Now, William Horsley is chairing today's seminar. Actually, he's been chairing quite a few seminars for us, and a very good friend to Daiwa. He is a UK chairman of the Association of European Journalists and the international director of the Centre for Freedom of the Media, which is CFOM at the University of Sheffield. He has a degree in Japanese studies from the University of Oxford and was BBC bureau chief in Tokyo from 1983 to 1990. Covering Japan, China and other parts of Asia, and since then, based in Germany and the UK, he has reported extensively on the reshaping of Europe's political landscape, and since 2007, he's been writing and broadcasting independently. So I'll hand it over to you, William. Would you like to come here, or would you like to sit over there?
I think I'll sit here, don't you?
Okay.
I've got a big pair of tubes, so I think I can be heard.
Great.
If I stand there, I'd be tempted to stay for too long, so I'll be quick and I'll stay seated. Thank you very much, Yoshioka. It's always a privilege to be part of the Daiwa's excellent seminar series, and congratulations on this one. The turnout is excellent, so obviously it's a stimulating theme, nationalism and identity, and the Daiwa Anglo-Japanese Foundation has given a twist to this discussion by suggesting an all-embracing theme of shifting values, which invites us, I think, to question or to challenge the modern 21st century idea that nationalism is in decline, that globalization is the theme, consumerism, that we live in post-national or post-industrial and post-national societies. But I suppose today we'll examine a little bit to what extent the old animal spirits and the old concepts of nationalism are alive. The Daiwa has rather boldly given us a thesis that nationalism is on the rise, both in Britain and Japan. And Professor Kuyano, who I'll introduce in a moment, I think is going to focus largely on the template of memories and concepts of the Second World War as a gauge of nationalism in Japan. And of course we note that the current Prime Minister, Mr. Abe, has suggested revising the constitution to take away the so-called peace clause, and we see antagonism with China on the rise. The Daiwa background also mentions that in the UK, the tone of the immigration debate suggests a rise of nationalism, as does the rise of UKIP and to some extent other fringe right-wing parties, and that's a theme that we see across much of Europe. One more thought from me, which is that, of course, in terms of nationalism, Britain in Europe lives in a part of the region of the world where there are very well-developed regional security and international organizations, particularly NATO and the European Union. Japan, partly thanks to the Constitution, does not have collective defense. It has one ally, the United States, and of course integration in East Asia is at a very different stage.